asphalt, but in an enclosed arena here in Shuyui Park. Zhenhai will be lining up in just a moment in this first heat. I just finished outside of a final A. Got to race again in final B in the one lap and won that, so finished 5th in the one lap competition. But right now it's about making it through to the next phase of the knockouts in this sprint competition. The men's 100 meters, heat number 1. That's a strong start for Switzerland. Oliver GROB, incredibly close indeed. You could just see there that it was Braymer NERY looking over at Oliver GROB to wonder if he got a 10.240 for GROB. Just getting it at the end, but it was a great start for the Guatemalan on the inside lane. NERY ARREOLA just outstretched. And it was the world champion in the one lap competition. Oliver Tomas GROB taking that. Now, in theory, they could both go through into that next round. How the times of these following heats unfold. Well, your lineup for heat number 2, Tomas BOHUMSKY for Czechia goes on the outside, and then we have Arvanpal, Singh GUZMAN for India, and Jeremy ULCUANGO OJEDA representing Ecuador on the inside. Clean start so far in this competition. You can see they have their individual lanes. They cannot infringe on each other. It looks a little wobbly at the end, but that was convincing for Tomas BOHUMSKY. Looking cool there as he just relaxes after that all-out effort. The times might get quicker, but the athletes will still be putting in 100% at this stage. You cannot afford any mistakes. The sheer explosiveness off that start line. And BOHUMSKY managed to carry that through with him. And going just ever so slightly quicker than the first heat. With a 10.218. Ecuador 2nd, India 3rd on that occasion. Not very little in it in the fastest of our 2 so far. First 2 heats. Are we going to see a jump up in performance as we see the winner of the World Games one lap competition, Jhoan GUZMAN, the Spaniard, has got to save his celebrations for a few more days as this speed skating competition carries on regardless of medals won. This is heat number 3. To his right we have Verdugo Campos, but look at that performance. No one else had a look in there. Jhoan GUZMAN BITAR, first athlete under 10 seconds of the day. And that was a tremendous performance for the Spaniard. He must be buoyed up from his win just one day earlier, as he got his sights set on another gold medal at these World Games. Antonio Martins Freitas didn't really get a look in for Portugal. That was a dominant performance for the Spaniard. And just giving you an idea there, over half a second, and then a 100-meter sprint. That is a significant amount. Well, He has made a stamp on this. We have 2 more heats remaining. Will we see anyone else break that 10-second barrier? Well, heat number 4. Well, there's a few athletes who could be challenging for that. Yang, Ron Puglic, and Jhoan Tascon Holguin. He could be the one to keep an eye on. But these are 1 lap specialists. Well, has won a silver in this event previously. What are we going to see from the athlete from Chinese Taipei? Well, he is in an incredibly fast heat, and that was so close, but it was Puglic from Germany who took the win. And the silver medalist from the World Games previously actually finished 3rd in that heat. But as we've just seen, it was an incredibly fast heat. So close to going under 10 seconds. The second fastest heat of the session so far. Germany's Ron Puglic, the world champion in the 1-lap event, didn't manage to have his day yesterday. Should be making up for it here. Well, we're into the 5th and the final heat. Vincenzo Mallorca goes in this for Italy, along with Carlos Monsivias Villabos and Ivan Sevillier. 5th heat of the men's 100 meters. And this is going to be a fast one as well. The pedigree in this heat, but it's Italy this time that just crossed the line ahead. Mallorca gets so close to going under 10 seconds. That is the second quickest again. Times to get quicker towards the end. But it's only that 1 heat, just the Spaniard who broke the 10-second barrier. Mallorca, Vincenzo has some proof to do. He was thoroughly disappointed with his 4th place in the 1 lap yesterday, and it was to his right-hand side, Ivan Sevillier, who just beat him in the 3rd position. Well, now we know some qualification times. And actually, Ivan Sevillier is outside of qualification, so he won't be adding to his medal tally just yet. Carlos Monsivias will be making it through into the semi-finals alongside Vincenzo Mallorca. Well, these are our qualifiers who are making it into that final. The times will no longer count, but what a time that was from Jhoan Guzman BITAR. Just putting the gauntlet down there, isn't he? Almost 0.3 of a second quicker than Ron Puglic. And then it is incredibly close from 2nd through to 7th, 8th. And Braymer, NERY ARREOLA from Guatemala just sneaking in 9th position. And he will learn from that and come in fresh when we bring you the semi-finals later on. But we'll be having a bit of a break before we come back with that next round of this incredibly fast and exciting competition.